Hello, I know it's been way too long since I have made a video. So one thing that I really enjoy making in Blender is wings. I have a couple pairs that I've made, but I think right now this one might be my favorite. It is actually completely made of planes, so I thought I would just show you a couple of the building blocks. So just start with a plane, and then you're gonna make it really narrow. And to start, you want to have the wing, like whatever you want the spine part of the wing to be like. And then you're going to go into tab into edit mode. And I just extrude all the way along the curve. Actually, first we have to control 3 and give that some subdivisions. And then you can just click extrude and it's going to naturally follow the curve. And then just rotate it a little bit as you go along. So I'm just clicking on R. And then you're going to need Control R just so that you can sharpen it at this point. And then you can just freehand this. And you can make this smaller, like you can move that in, or you can just go Control R and then click on this one and delete the vertices. But then you just have to redo that a little bit. And then for the wings, it's basically the same process. So I'm just using plane again. And then just make that narrow. And add a couple, maybe like 3. Control R and then Control R here. And bring these both down. And in regular mode, Control 3. And then we just want to add one line here. So I think I did that first part a little too fast. I'll just do that one more time. So plane. And with the scale, make that narrow. And we can Control 3 that here. And then Control R. And then when you Control R here, scroll up like 2 times. And that'll give you the shape of the wing. Now, if you want a wing that has like a little bit more of a puffiness to it, then you just need more loops. So if you Control Shift Alt this and then Control B, and I'm just dragging my mouse down and then scrolling up for some more lines, and then you can just grab, I'm clicking on G twice, and you kind of get the idea of that. And then you can see that it's not really like this is kind of sharp here. So then you need to add another edge loop. So Control R there and then Control R here. And I Control G just to keep it on the same line, but you can just pretty much like freehand it. And that's not like the best looking shape. So probably want to draw it and then follow along, do like a better job than I've done here. But that's pretty much it for the wing. And then as you can see, it's like a lot of pieces and I'm still working on it. So I'm still deciding sort of like how I want to approach it, but I have a pretty good idea, so it should be done pretty soon, and then I can show you the final result. And then one other thing you can see is I started it off, it's completely flat, but you can see some of the pieces are curved. So then what you would do is you would just go back into edit mode and then just grab some of those and you can bring them up. Or you can, what I didn't do that actually, clearly, go from your active point and then you want to rotate from there. So get some of the straight ones in and then you can curve them out, because once you start shift D'ing everything, it's like becomes a little bit frustrating trying to get things in front. And I have some little tiny parts of the wing. So that's kind of what I'm working on right now, because I want this to be all one part. I'll probably project that or something like that. And yeah, I'll try not to wait so long to make another video. I actually have something planned that I've been wanting to, a type of video that I've been wanting to make forever. So I think that will be my next one. But anyways, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.